Hey guys, Grimsy42 back with part 2 of my Erie road trip. And I've got a decent amount of stuff in this. If I can get it all in one take, I will. If not, then I'll do it in 2 takes like the previous one. But anyways, let's get right to it. The first game in the batch is the original Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, depending, for the Xbox. And it is in mint condition. I picked this up because it is one of the more popular titles, and it was only $2, so definitely worth it for the $2. I'm not going to complain about a game at that price. So the next is I think the only GameCube game I picked up on the trip, which is unfortunate because I've been trying to get as many of those as I can lately, and that's Wave Race Blue Storm. I've never played this, but I'm kind of hoping that it's as good as the... it is complete, by the way. I'm hoping it's as good as the N64 version, because if that's the case, I'll definitely have a lot of fun with it. Next, I guess I'll do PlayStation 2. Picked up a copy of Beautiful Joe, and it was like $2 or $3. And it is complete and in perfect condition. I try to only buy disc-based games if they're in like really good shape, because I know, unlike cartridges, they just don't have the longevity. The next one is not in an official Sony case, but they are dime a dozen, so I can just swap it out. And that's something I've been looking forward to picking up for a while. Dirge of Cerberus. It's a spin-off of Final Fantasy VII based off of Vincent Valentine. And it is complete. And the last one that I grabbed is something that actually made my friend who came with me kind of jealous. I'm familiar with the series, but I haven't played it yet. And, see if I can pronounce this right. It's Artonlico 2 Melody of Metaphalcia, or Metaphalka. And it appears this is the boxed collector's edition. And if you look inside, it's got... pretty cool content. It's got a soundtrack, an art book, with a pretty provocative cover, and then it's got the game. So I was definitely excited to pick this up. I think these go for somewhere in the areas of like $30 to $40 on eBay. They may go slightly more, but I'm pretty sure that's about what they're worth, and this is in very good shape, and I definitely got it for less than that, so I think I paid $15 for that. Okay, next is the only PS3 game I had picked up, and it's something that I've been debating on whether or not getting the standard edition or the collector's edition, and I finally decided to go with the standard edition. I didn't like the packaging on the collector's edition, and I am excited to try it, and this is Castlevania Lords of Shadow, also complete. I really try not to buy games that aren't complete when they're disc-based in this new, because there's just no excuse for not having all the stuff if it's this new. Everything is still there. Okay, the next one is a long box game, and I actually had owned this as a kid at one point too, so it definitely put a smile on my face to pick this up. I wound up grabbing it for $4. This is Destruction Derby. It's kind of a simple game. It was pretty fun. And I just remember playing it as a kid. It was one of my first PlayStation games. And it is complete. And the disc is in very good shape. It's just, this is a game that, like I said, it was one of my first PlayStation games. I was probably 15 when it came out, maybe 16. And I just remember playing the heck out of it, so it's definitely good to get another nostalgic long box to add to the collection. Okay, next I will do a couple Dreamcast games. The first one was just $1, and for $1 for a complete Dreamcast game, you can't go wrong. And that's Ultimate Fighting Championship. And again, it is complete and in very good shape. I am a huge fan of the UFC, so I'm definitely excited to check that one out. And this next one I got pretty cheap too. I think it was like $4 or $5. This is Evolution 2 Far Off Promise. It is a Dreamcast RPG. and the disc looks like it's never been taken out of the case, so I'm definitely excited about that. The case looks a little banged up, but I can always swap that out. It's just a basic CD case, so that's no big deal. I did pick up one DS game while I was out, and it really needs no introduction. I think the only reason I really grabbed this is just because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and this is a version of it that I didn't own, and that's Chrono Trigger. And not only is this complete with the manual and the little card, or whatever you want to call it, but it also has the poster and the warranty card and everything, so this is 100% complete. I don't know, I believe some of these didn't come with a poster, but this one definitely has it. And I got that for $10, so it's a pretty good deal. Got a couple of PlayStation 1 games, and I grabbed both of these for, it was about $10. If I remember right. I'm having a little issue trying to remember all the prices because there were so many games, but I'm pretty sure they were about $10 each. And the first one is a game I've owned in the past, Parasite Eve. And it is complete. It even has the bonus disc that had like a demo of Final Fantasy and stuff on it. The next one is a game that I definitely also owned in the past. I was very happy to pick it up again. And it's in very good condition. It's one I definitely enjoyed playing, and I'm looking forward to playing again. Alundra. This is a working designs game, and this is also complete. Okay, I guess we'll keep rolling with the disc-based games. This next one is a Sega Saturn game, and I try to keep my eyes out for Sega Saturn games whenever I can. They are pretty hard to find, especially in my area. So this is actually one I've been looking forward to grabbing just because I've always wanted to try it. I'm sure it's a bomb, but I'll definitely give it a try, and that's Space Jam. And again, this is complete. Okay, there's two more Sega Saturn games. The next one is literally in like new condition. In fact, if I ever get a rare game, I'm definitely thinking I will switch this case out. And it's Fighting Vipers. I mean, literally the only thing keeping this from being perfect is it doesn't have the little styrofoam. But otherwise, it is immaculate, and the disc looks like it's never been touched. So to find a Sega Saturn game with no scratches or cracks is really awesome, especially since I got it for like $4. By the way, I think the Space Jam was $2.50, so I wasn't going to complain. And this last Sega Saturn game I want to show is definitely something I've had my eye on, but I never thought I could justify paying the price for it, but I ran into it and I could not believe the price I found it for. And that is the Boxed Knights game. And here's the really cool part. So it is complete in here. So got the manual, the disc, which looks like it has never even come out of the case. The jewel case is still brilliantly shiny. But here's the part that really made my day. The controller has never been used. So this controller is literally brand new. I can't confirm that the game has never been played. I mean, like I said, looking at it, it literally has not even a spec on it. So I do believe it has never been played. But I don't know for sure. So obviously it's staying with me in my collection anyway. But it was definitely nice to grab that, and that makes my third Sega 3D controller, or 3D control pad as they call it. I've actually got two of the Japanese ones, which I'll make sure I show in my game room tour when I do that, because they look awesome. So I was definitely happy to pick this up. Okay, next we've got... Actually, I'm going to stop there. I try not to make these videos too long, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there, and I'll come back with the last part. It'll probably be a pretty quick part, and I'll try to have like a follow-up of the whole trip and everything at the end of that. So look forward to part 3. Take care.